Hello, всем привет, мы начинаем наш новый выпуск, и здесь нет никаких сомнений, что тебе бы надо подписаться. Здесь Стив Foreman перестал стараться, уже выдает битбокс, как получается. Но нам нравится, и мы врываемся, ца. Это звук копыт, ты к нам уже бежишь, забегай к нам на бит, ай.
Hey! Welcome to the Big English Stand-Up Show. What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
MC Kickshot is already here. Yevgeniy Chebatkov, everybody.
Thanks, Steve. Steve Foreman is always here.
Back in the studio. Listen, I want to do a quick shout-out to all our listeners because we're getting more and more. I just want to say hello to everybody, as always. Belarus, Kazakhstan, Belarus still loving us. We're loving you back, everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
USA, still number one? Not sure. Germany, what's up, Germany? Ich liebe dich, y'all. My Anglo-Saxon brothers. Poland.
Oh, okay.
We've been joined by Poland and we've been joined by Israel. What's up, Israel?
Mm-hmm.
How you doing? Pick up the Hasids. Love those guys. Love their hats. Love their styles. Did that rhyme? I love those guys. Loving me some Hasids. Spanish. The Spanish have joined us.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah,
Buenas tardes. Buenas noches.
And Taiwan. Yeah.
Wow.
Lithuania. What's up, Lithuania? I'll be there soon, probably. I love.
You planning to visit Lithuania?
I've got a little bit of history with Lithuania. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I'll tell you. I got some crazy stories.
Great. I love them.
And Korea. What's up, Korea?
North or south?
Well, yeah. Don't know. Let me know. You had enough of your BTS thing. Yeah. You had enough of your K-pop. Yeah. So have I. But I still quite like looking at the girls. And hello everybody. Welcome.
But can I just share with you some short story connected with podcast, but not with this one,
of course,
but with a different one with podcast we're doing with Thomas and Rasul.
Yeah,
it's Historia na Noc podcast, and so we. A few days ago we found out that we've got new subscriber, and he's also subscribed on Thomas and on our channel and on the show. And the guy, I don't know his name, but he is kind of Minister of Culture in Chechen Republic.
Lovely. Yeah.
And
wow, that sentence really switched there in the middle, didn't it?
Yeah.
Cultural ambassador of Chechen Republic. Okay, yep.
And we that's fun. That's great. People of culture is joining us. That's always great. But we were like, can you imagine a situation that one day the president of Chechen Republic will call us and just say, I like your show and I want a personal life experience. And we all decided that yes, we can imagine that, unfortunately. And we just like, and what we gonna do? I don't know.
Do you have to vote? The three of you vote?
Yeah.
For and against.
So, yeah. And speaking about public personalities, yesterday I woke up in the morning and I checked my cell phone and I saw on Instagram that I got missed video calls. You know, it's possible to call somebody in Instagram.
Okay.
That's, I don't know who's using that because it's strange. If you want to call somebody in Instagram, it's strange.
Yeah, I haven't done it.
And I've got several missed calls.
Right.
And I was like, whoa, who's calling me? And I checked the guy, and that was the mayor of my mother town.
Oh.
Yeah. So he called me at night in Instagram. And
Mayors. You see, they think they own the place.
Yeah.
Don't they? Yeah. They think they can do anything.
I think they sometimes they really decide that they think that they just like, I'm the main guy in this city, so your life is mine actually, and you're and I own you. I own the city. I own the city.
Well, he knows where your mum lives. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Right. So the mayor of your hometown decided to
I've got long
hit you up on Instagram.
I got long story, life story connected with mayors of different cities.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah, with what happened with Tomsk, you know.
Yeah,
with
of course.
Rapping in his office.
Oh,
When I was no, you don't know that. I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you.
So let's bust a little freestyle in the mayor's office.
Yes.
Okay.
His helper called me, and he's like, Mayor loves your shit.
Mr. Mayor. Yeah.
And
Oh dear.
I had a friend of mine who was a beatboxer.
Yeah.
And we were beatboxing together in the places, in the clubs and everywhere. And he's like, so Mayor loves your shit, and he's got a birthday, so would you come and perform for him in his office?
Wow.
That's gonna be a great surprise.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, well, let's go. I was like 20 years old.
Oh right.
Yeah. So and my mate beatboxer is like 19. So it's we two kids. We came to the office and we just started to rapping in the office. And he was still looking at us, just with so confused, and we are so in complete silence. Just so let's go. Oh, с днем рождения, мэр. Yeah, he's in prison right now, in jail. I hope not for this shit.
He listened to too much gangster rap by the sounds of things. So listen to this. I was walking down the street, the main tourist street in Moscow, and I saw one of those guys. You know those guys that paint themselves all silver or all gold?
Oh, yeah.
Human statues.
Yeah.
I had to look it up. They're called human statues. And they're standing there. And I guess the idea is the little child goes, Mummy, why is that man, painted himself silver, standing in the middle of the street? Oh, I think we have to give him a coin and then he moves or so. I don't know. I don't get the idea. Anyway, I'm walking down the street and I see one of these guys and it was really windy. It was definitely minus 15, but it was windy. It was like wind chill, real cold day. And this guy, he was really young and he was kind of like nerdy, like batan, like glasses. Maybe that was his look. Maybe that's what he was trying to look like. But he looked like, he looked like one of the characters in the war movie that's like way too young to be at war, Yeah. And he's like, please, sir, will you deliver this letter to my sweetheart?
Yeah. And when he...
I don't want her to worry about me,
Yeah, he's so young and a little bit funny and very sad character.
Yes.
But when he got killed, everybody's crying.
Yes. That's what he looked like.
Yeah.
Although this ain't World War I, yo.
Yeah.
This is the streets of Moscow. It's about minus 15 outside and it's windy. And he just looked and he just had that look on his face. Sometimes you have this look on your face. You see people with this look on their face that are just thinking, how did I get into this position? Like, what did I do in my previous life to find myself here? There he was, standing on the street, freezing his nuts off.
Yeah.
Maybe that wasn't even silver paint. Maybe the reason he looked silver was because he was so cold. You know what I mean? Like his nuts were frozen. And I just looked at him and I felt so sorry for him. And I thought, I'm thinking, I wonder as I'm walking away, is he going to start thinking about a different career or not? I don't know. I mean, why would you do that in Russia in the middle of February? Like, I just don't. Okay. So anyway, much later, I hung out with Mumsy, and we're standing outside his flat, and the Silver Boy's walking along the street, and they're packing their stuff into the car. Right? They've finished for the day.
Yeah.
But it's not just him. There's a gold one man. You see, so there's a hierarchy. See. First, you start off as a silver boy, and then you got to work your way up to being the gold man.
Become a gold man, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
The gold man had like sort of 1700s kind of like, regalia on. He had the big kind of hat, triangle hat, like pirates had, and all this.
Yeah, and when you work as a gold man for 5 years,
Yeah.
you got your Romanian citizenship.
That's how it works, everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
So, so the gold man, they're just putting things in the car, and he hears the gold man. He hears us speaking English, and he shouts out. He goes, "Hey, man, you English?" To which I replied, "Yeah, motherfucker."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he just gets really angry and rushes towards me.
What?
And just starts going, "What'd you say? What'd you say? You bringing my mother into it? Why are you bringing my mother into it?" And he's a big dude. He's like 6'4", something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. 6'3", 4, maybe. And he's big. And he walks right up to me and just goes, "What'd you say to me, boy?" And I said, "Yeah, motherfucker." What's wrong with that? And he said, "You speak Russian?" I went, "Yeah." He said, What are you swearing for? What'd you call me?" And I said, "Nothing. It doesn't mean anything. I could call anyone whatever I want." It means like chuvak,
Yeah.
And I didn't move. I didn't flinch because I don't.
Oh, yeah.
And he just starts getting. It's that classic case of these men who probably he's so large. He thinks if he starts talking louder, that's going to make me more scared.
Yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
so he's just trying to kind of intimidate me, make me think like this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just not flinching. I'm just standing there looking at him going, "Yeah, you missed a bit with your paint there," and all this kind of thing. I've got this giant gold man shouting at me. And then he could see that he wasn't getting anywhere with any of this because I speak English and Russian, and that often really throws idiots.
Yeah.
It just throws them. They don't know where to go from that.
Of course, yeah.
And then by the end, and I'm just kind of like, and Mumsy's just looking at me, just going like, "What is going on?" And then eventually, when all the shouting's done, he turns around, he starts walking away, and he goes, "Do you want to take a picture with the with us?"
Oh, no.
And I was like, "No."
Yeah.
Like, till the end, a salesman, till the end. Because then he gets to charge us whatever he wants for the picture.
Yeah.
Right? And he goes round, gets back in his car, and he goes, "Yeah, next time, you're going to watch your mouth, watch what you're saying, boy," and all this kind of thing. And I was just thinking, man, just get in your stupid little car and f*** off.
Oh.
Gold and silver man. They're like superheroes that have gone wrong.
They just lost their bronze brother. That's why they're so nervous.
Have you seen a bronze guy anywhere?
We just lost. We just lost him, unfortunately. Now, I was surprised with those how they believe in themselves when they offer the picture with them. I don't know what should be the situation. I would like to have a picture with a gold guy. I don't need it. For what? Well, look, I got a picture with a gold guy. Yeah. He's not gold. He's just Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but looks like.
I think it's a very strange way to make money. I don't get it.
For me, the funniest in the type of those, I don't know how they call themselves, animators, is around Red Square,
Okay.
Lenin, Stalin,
Yes.
and Putin.
Well, when Andrew Schultz was here, there was a fantastic the Putin impersonator was great.
Really?
He was so happy. Schultz, he was so happy having a picture taken with him. It worked.
Yeah,
It worked well. But Lenin's okay, but I'm really disappointed with the Stalin, man. He doesn't even look like him.
Yeah.
The other guy was much better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do. But everyone was going, oh, do you want a picture with Lenin? Do you want a picture with Lenin? Yeah, okay. Everyone wanted one with Stalin.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, doesn't look like him.
Yeah. A few years ago, a couple of my friends from Kazakhstan, they arrived to see Moscow for the first time. And in Kazakhstan, people they really don't like Stalin because he influenced really bad on the culture and people. And so we were passing for a Red Square, and he was like, "Hey, let's take a picture together." And they like, "No, after all what you done, no."
Oh my God.
But that was so.
I'm just an actor. I'm just, oh dear. Wow. Well, you can joke around, but it's also, So listen, I'll tell you what, I have a task for you.
Yeah.
I saw something this morning
Yeah.
that I ain't seen in a long time.
Long time ago. All right.
I saw a man with a barshetka. Right?
No.
I saw a man. Now, barshetka, for people who don't know, it's like a man bag. All right. Now, when I came to Russia 10 years or so ago, a lot of the men were walking around with these little man bags. And it just looks so funny because they're walking around looking tough, but they got a little handbag. They got a little handbag. Now, and I just thought it looked ridiculous. People would go on to tell me this is very much something from the 90s. And you shouldn't have one anymore because you're immediately framing yourself as a sort of a kind of one of these macho mummies boys that
Macho man.
and that walk around the city.
Macho man.
Now, unfortunately, I grew up in the 90s, which was at the time of David Beckham and metrosexualization, the metrosexual. I wasn't nuts about it. I'll tell you that now. I was not nuts about it, but the male grooming industry, I think, probably was.
Yeah.
And that's when the man bag came into play. That's when all the David Beckhams and who else was there? The Brad Pitts and all them pretty boys who, wouldn't do well in prison. When all those kind of guys, they'd get photographed and they'd always have a little man bag. It became
Really?
fashionable. Absolutely.
Wow.
But I think the barshetka, as it's called, right? Right. What I want you to do, I'm going to just imagine this is an essay. I want you to tell me everything you can about the barshetka. What's up with that?
Mm-hmm.
Is it in? Is it out? Now it's time for the fashion part of the show. And our fashion correspondent, Evgeniy Chebatkov, is going to tell us all about the barshetka man bags. Oh, my God.
Hello, dear friends. This is our show, and we're gonna speak about strange things. Strange things in Russia. And today's special topic is today we're gonna speak about barshetka. What is it? Well, actually, I think barshetka is originally from 90s, and I saw it many times.
Yeah. Did you ever have one?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Yo, hey. Yeah. Just checking.
Okay, but I know exactly, I think, where they came from.
Right.
It's in 90s, people are selling stuff on the streets a lot.
That's true.
So they were standing outside and selling their personal stuff, some stuff from China, from Turkey, whatever they can get it. So and selling and buying everywhere. So and all operation was only in cash.
Sure.
And cash,
There it is.
cash flow is really big. So because amount of the cash is just getting low. So big problem with the rubles. So you always had to have like dollars and rubles and everything, new rubles, old rubles. So you always got a big amount of money with you, just with yourself, and that's why you had to have something where you can put it fast.
Sure.
So barsetka and those small mail bags, I think they're from those times. So and they originally those barsetka was a symbol of money, because in that barsetka you got only cash.
Right.
And you got it very close to you, so it's not your pocket, it's not your backpack on your back, it's just you have to see it in front of you.
You're gonna have to kill me to get it.
Yeah, exactly. So and you got it over here, and you got this back. You can put it in the car, because somebody can just get in and just broke your car. You can leave it in your place, in your apartment, because you're not protected. Everything you got, it's your body and your life and yourself, you protect that. So, and I think this symbol of power, money, and this is your it's your heart, you hold in your hands, and those times changed and gone, I hope, and but the people are still the same. So it's like something you cannot leave. And you see barsetka and you think, well, that's I know it's empty now, but it's used to be full with money.
Yeah.
So maybe one day I'll put the money again back, and I put my money in the back.
Yeah. Is it? Do they ever get mentioned in the chanson?
Barsetka. I can't remember.
барсетка пуста. Have you seen the Biggie documentary yet?
No, not
On
yet.
Netflix?
Not yet.
I watched it last night.
Yeah, but I would like to see it. It's
Very great. 24 he died, man.
yeah, I know.
And
Tupac something around 25.
Yeah. But I forgot that. I kind of forgot that. And you see him rapping when he's 19 and 22, and it's just like,
I was a terrorist in the public school era.
wow. No, but he can't believe how young he was. The kid was a genius.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. Like, I know all of this, but it's, just watching the movie's a reminder. God, he was good. Wow.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff I didn't know about him. He would go to Jamaica every summer as a kid.
Really?
With his grandparents, to see his grandparents.
No.
And so he soaked up that whole culture.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
He soaked up that culture. He watched his uncle performing. He watched his uncle rapping or doing like the kind of the reggae jam thing. He soaked it all up, and it came out as Biggie.
Yeah.
It's just great. It's really, really good, man. I enjoyed it. It's terrible. So young though.
Yeah. And I remember a lot of discussions around my friends who always trying to find out who's better, Tupac or Biggie. It's always this conflict.
Okay, I'm gonna say this for the last time, everybody. Sorry, but you can't compare them. We have so many great stories from taxi drivers, right?
Yeah.
Like the guy who tried to sell you his track. Do you remember?
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite.
Of course.
So I jump in the taxi, right? We get on that it's kind of like a motorway bit. It's like a fast track. And he's driving along, and he just goes, where is everybody going? And this question, it's one of these questions you can take it both ways. Yeah. And I was thinking, A, either he's just an imbecile, or B, he's one of these philosophers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he philosophizing? And I looked at him and I thought, I think we got ourselves a philosopher.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to engage.
Yeah.
All right? He's such a great guy. I could be friends with him, actually. He was a really cool dude. And he just went, I just don't understand where everybody's going.
Mm-hmm.
And I just said, look, well, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
this is a city of 12 million people, but I guess
Long conversation, man.
And then I had a reply for him because I said to him, do you know the thing that I don't get sometimes?
Yeah.
Is that particularly, for example, on the underground, the subway переход, right? Or when you go to the markets and there's just all these T-shirts and little bits of, like, it's clothes, very, very cheap clothes, very cheap little things made of China, little statuettes, little shtuchki, druchki. It's just shit. It's just shit.
Yeah.
It's just tat. Yeah. We have a great word in English, tat. It's just like merchandise, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And in the same way that my brother here, he looked at all the cars and just thought, God damn it, where is everybody going?
Mm-hmm.
I often go past these markets and these little kiosks and I just think, who's going to buy all this shit? You know, like, who is going to, do you really think you're going to sell all this? Like that seed in my mind, it just kind of sets me off.
Well, I think they understand everything. They understood it. Maybe on the from the first day, they just put all those things, and they like, nobody's gonna buy it. So I think my idea is because I was thinking about it for a long time. I'm thinking about it again and again when I see that, and I believe that is just kind of a modern meditation, of a city meditation. When you are in the city, you cannot leave a place and go to the mountains, to the ocean, to the woods, and just to meditate there, just to live everything. You become a businessman who's selling some stuff which nobody needs, just to meditate, and nobody just touching you and speak to you, and you are in the center of the city. So you just imagine if you are selling in the middle of Moscow, in the middle of the huge city, you're selling some small whistling toys, which is, whistling toys or something. You're not selling whistling toys. You're just buying yourself silence and comfort. Yes.
You're closer to God, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. And you're in the middle of the huge city, and nobody cares about you. And you are free. You're really one time a year, some guy just like, oh, I need 2 whistle toys. And you're like, oh, sure you do. Sure you do.
Really?
Okay, great.
I've only got 1 left.
Oh, what? How much? How much? I don't know. Well, I mean, well, if you want to give something back, just give me something back. But if you need them, just fucking take them. I mean,
take this whistling toy. And choose your path wisely, my son.
Well, what a great day. We for the first time going to see Moscow, man. Yeah, I'm so excited. I want to see Red Square, Lenin. I want to see all those churches at the center. And of course, I want to buy this whistle toy.
Moscow taxi drivers are going to start getting a bit of a reputation because of our podcast now. Because we've got so many funny stories from them.
Yeah.
Big up, my peeps. The taxi drivers of Moscow. Big respect. You give us a lot of entertainment from time to time.
Yeah.
But the next question is there anything like that that blows your mind that you just simply don't understand? Like he just in that moment, he's a cool dude, but just in that moment, he just thought to himself, where the fuck is everybody going? And in the same way, I walk past all these kiosks and I just think, who the fuck is gonna buy all this crap?
Yeah.
Do you ever have these moments where you're just thinking,
Well, yeah, of course.
is
Of
there
course.
anything that just kind of
Yeah.
um
And you feel me in that. You feel me in that in 100% because you're also stand-up comedian and you understand what I'm talking.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
guess so.
tell you right now.
okay.
There are some comedians.
Yeah.
There are several comedians. You know, I know them. We both know them, and we just. I don't want to call their names. Just imagine your comedian. I imagine mine. Maybe we were thinking about the same guy. Maybe about different. Whatever. But I got these thoughts you just said when I see this particular guy performing on the stage, saying just shittiest things you can imagine, just the stupid jokes, and crowd just going crazy. And I think, who the hell are you? Or where you just like came from? Those. But I mean,
Oh right.
as much as I'm doing,
you can't you don't get why people are finding him
yes,
funny.
you can't
You get that a
understand. You
lot.
can't understand why
Really?
that. Yeah, but
I
as
thought it
much-
was just the Russian barrier. I thought it was just me.
no.
Oh man.
You just, I mean, it's not makes you angry. It's not makes you. It's just like confuse you a little
Sure.
bit, and you're thinking maybe it's my problem.
Sure.
Maybe I should listen different, or they hear some different things. Cause when I see something really flat, I'm thinking, well, maybe all those laughing, dying people in the crowds, they see something behind that. They see something deeper, but actually not. They just like that. And as much as I'm doing my stand-up and becoming more and more professional on that, I'm just leaving those things just back. Because when you're doing some things professional, whatever, it takes you. But you see your people, your audience, you're contacting, and you just don't care what's going on there, basically. But still, some comedians, I don't like them so much. Not about their personalities. I just don't care. But because of what they're doing for a stand-up as a genre in Russia. Because, for example, if you're doing, that's my point. I'll try to explain you. If you're doing a shitty, bad stand-up in Great Britain or in United States, I mean, whatever, because it's so many comedians. So it's just a huge history of comedy. Huge, just years and years and years of different comedy. And you can do just whatever you want now. But in Russia, stand-up comedy is just like 7 years. I mean, seriously. And in 7 years, we all who are doing stand-up in Russia right now, we all are building just like trying to grow up this little kid who's gonna stand on the legs and going as a culture, you know. And when on that level somebody is just showing people that is the way how it can be, that's ruin everything. And that's why it makes me angry. But now I'm thinking less about it, and I was just saying, well, Zhen, just leave all thoughts. They're just leaving your energy on that. So doing your shit and thinking about your personal material, and that's what I'm doing. So that's exactly how I try to live now. Tell me exactly what you want, and I'll tell you exactly why it cannot be.
We need to get T-shirts of that one printed. So I heard a funny thing. So I met a girl a week or two ago. She has several jobs. One of her jobs is that she's a drugs counselor. Okay, so she works in a clinic, and if you've got problems with drugs, you come in and she talks to you, right? And she's actually training now to get the full qualification to be that drugs counselor. I asked her if she'd ever done any drugs. She said no. Like in the West, I got to tell you, if you're going to be a drug counselor, you should have done some.
Really?
Well, I guess. No? Is it all purely psychological empathy? I don't know. I'm not judging anyone anyway. So we're sitting there, and I'm like, drug counselor? I said, okay, well, all right. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's okay. That's fine. And she said, so tell me about some of your clients. I mean, what are we talking here? Are we talking meth or smack or crack or whatever? What are we talking here? And this is what she said.
Yeah.
She said, this young lad, he started smoking weed because his girlfriend kept dragging him to the theater.
No.
Swear to God,
she's
that's
an
what she
actress?
said. Swear to God.
No.
She goes in. Was it her? Who was she talking to? She was, support. Yeah, I think it was her. Goes, my boyfriend, he's just started smoking lots and lots of weed.
Yeah.
Why? Well, I really like going to the theater. And, I'm always taking him to the theater, but he doesn't like it. And over the last few weeks, he just keeps smoking more and more weed, and now it's completely out of control.
Wow. How funny is that? That's so funny.
With problems like that, what is she taking him to? I mean, what?
Maybe that's not professional theater. You know?
So, oh my God, the acting is so terrible. Like, I could do better myself. Who's got a lighter?
But that's. But I think when you're high, any theaters become better. Any theater become better.
Yes.
Just get high.
Weird.
Sometimes your girlfriend is calling you and is dragging you into the theater, and you don't know what to do. Please call us 97227543, and we help you with that.
Yeah.
Weed for a theater.
Yeah.
Shakespeare prefers that.
Yeah. Shakespeare's much better after a nice big blunt, I find. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, give me a touch. We out of here. Good to see you again.
Bro. Thanks for
listening, everybody. Full episodes are now available on YouTube with video because, because that's just the way it goes. There seems to be a demand for it anyway. Yo, peace. Have a good week, everybody. Take care.